Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to step between the ropes and enter the squared circle.
One second, I'm gonna get the. I think you might have to accept that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, you got it. All right, how you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, buddy?
Good, good. I'm here with Joe RIGGS, everybody. Joe, you just won that awesome fight against Melvin Gillard last month, man. How you feel about that?
Oh, good. I mean, anytime you train hard for a fight and it goes easy with no injury, it's a good deal. Yeah, it's a good deal.
Yep. Yeah, man, that was a crazy knockout. He got him in the first round. I bet that couldn't have went any better.
Yeah, I got knockout of the year for it. That was cool.
Yeah, for sure. So, in your next fight, are you going to be fighting for bare knuckle again soon?
Yeah, I'm fighting Lorenzo Hunt.
Oh, okay, sweet, for the title?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet, man, sweet. What do you know when that is?
April 30th.
April 30th. Hell yeah, man. I bet you're excited for that one. Hopefully it goes the same way, right?
Yeah, I've never seen or met more of a narcissistic person than Lorenzo Hunt. That guy's fucking insane. Just talks about himself over and over. And you can tell that guy's never, like throughout my career, I've won, the Strikeforce title, Bellator title, WC title.
Yeah.
And you can tell he has no achievements because he's walking around like he's won the Super Bowl. He actually, I'll see videos of him walking around with his belt on outside of the house. And
wow.
Fucking, I have 43 belts. They stay in my belt case.
Hell yeah. I mean, yeah, you've got him totally in the experience. I mean, you fought for UFC, Bellator, WEC, Strikeforce. You've seen it all for sure. Joe, after all these years, what keeps you motivated, man? You're still winning, still competing. What keeps you going?
Just because mentally, I'm where I've always wanted to be. I mean, anybody's followed my career has always known that I've struggled mentally when I was younger. I was out, people thought I was going to be a UFC champ when I was like 20 or 21. And now my mind is where I want it to be. And physically, I still feel physically like I'm young, So when that goes away, I will never. I mean, you see the difference of older fighters that used to have good careers and they keep fighting and they just kind of blemish what they've done.
Oh yeah,
that's not. I can in MMA. Since my last fight in UFC, like 2018, I've had like 22 MMA fights, and I'm like 19, 1-1, and then had a bunch of bare knuckle fights. So the only one I've lost was by injury. So I'm good. I mean, MMA fighting ways. But so I feel good, man. I feel like I can beat anybody still.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, you've definitely got like an experienced mind and a young man's body kind of going on right now.
Yeah.
That's the edge. I mean, you're still doing good. I don't think I was looking at your record. You've never lost, more than 2 fights in a row. You've always been consistent. You have a crazy amount of fights. And I know Hunt, he does't have near amount of fights as you do. Like, it's crazy the experience difference going into this one. So that should be a big factor for sure.
Just when because I've been around him, like when I fought Hector, he comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, I'm sorry if I offended you talking shit. I was just trying to hype up." And I had no idea. I had no idea who he was. I said, "Oh, I don't care. I don't know who you are." Yeah. And then I was talking to him and he seemed like a nice guy. He was very conceited, but then I didn't realize how full of himself he was until I watched him his social media and stuff. Yeah. And it's maddening watching that shit.
Yeah, you don't see you carrying around all those belts, huh?
No, man. I mean, it's not like Tito Ortiz back in the day wearing that shit backwards and stuff. Yep. Like it's just a bad thing. Narcissism is. I think almost anybody has some slight case of narcissism, but he takes the fucking cake, man. Honestly, I've never seen any athlete that does it. I mean, he, I don't know. It's just every time I see it, it gets more and more. He's like, it's astounding. I've never seen it. I've never seen it in all my years.
Yeah, no, you can definitely tell. So you said that fight's in April, right?
Yeah, April 30th. I hope I'm not going to get in trouble for saying that.
I hope not. I hope I don't get you in trouble.
That's all good.
Yeah, man, I got to ask you, I'm sure you get this all the time, but can you tell me about that Nick Diaz altercation in the hospital, man? I got so many people asking me about that. Like, I have Joe RIGGS on. They're like, what about that Nick Diaz shit?
Yeah, it just fucking, anybody who knows Nick or how Nick used to be, fucking, I don't know what he's different now, but I mean,
Seems a little different.
yeah, which because I had one more fight, in the UFC. I was hoping to fight Nick Diaz one more time, but
That'd be awesome.
and now he doesn't really want to fight. But anyways, when he used to fight and he would win, he would be a kind of a good sport. He was a good sport when he won, but when he lost, he acted like he never lost a fight. If you talk to him, he says he's never lost a fight.
Yeah.
And then like I was after the fight, I was doing an interview and I was talking to the people, and they asked how I viewed my performance, and Jeremy Horn said, like, he told me, he goes, you're capable of a lot more than that. So I just went off that, and I'm like, it's good. I just, I'm capable of more than that. And then we're both going to the ambulance. My hands are broken. His face is fucked up.
Yeah.
And then he starts going off like he's like, how about round 4, motherfucker? Just starts talking shit, and I'm just like, I don't even really pay attention, So
yeah,
when I get to the hospital, this guy, I don't know if you remember Tim Sylvia. He used to be the UFC heavyweight champion.
Totally, yep, for sure.
So anyways, Tim was with me, and I'm sitting on a gurney. I have an IV, and because I'm dehydrated. So then he walks in with his brother. He's like, look at you, motherfucker! You can't even get off the fucking gurney, man. I mean, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, well, if one, I'm like, he's right. So I jump up, I'm like, I'm just dehydrated, fucking bitch. And then so we going back and forth. They separate us from two parts of the hospital. And he just won't shut the fuck up. He just keeps jabbering on. He's honestly a very stupid human being. He's not smart. So like if he does an interview, he tries to use big words and he regurgitates them in not the right context. But anyways, so he's just talking shit. So I do a drug test and I'm bringing it down to the doctor, which is over by his way. So I didn't go down there purposely. I mean, I know he says like I went down there on purpose, but fuck, I didn't think in a million years that I
probably didn't know where he was.
Yeah, I mean, I knew where he was, but I stopped like 15 yards before because there was like a desk. Yeah. And then I'm talking to this nurse. I'm giving her my pee, and I hear him just talking shit. I'm like, because he lost to me and I think Sean Shirk. I'm like, dude, you just lost 2 in a row, bitch. Go back to WC or something like that. And then I have an IV pole with me. I'm carrying it, and then I hear like he's wearing boots. I hear like footsteps as I turn around. He just boom hits me right here. I started to turn around this way, and I've never lost a tooth in a fight. I see like my tooth, like he cracked my tooth, and I'm like, no. And he knocked me out. Like I fell on one knee, and then I ended up lifting him on a bunch of I kind of jacked up on a bunch of hospital beds.
Yeah,
he jumps off, and for some weird reason, I have a single leg on him, and we like hop in like a fucking closet. I mean, and then this big old fat nurse was squealing. She's yelling, and then thank God, because my hands were so swollen because they were broken, and he put his head like right here by my hip, and so it was, and he was like toast off me, something weird, because I had like sandals on, he had boots on, so I mean toast off don't fucking hurt. So I'm elbowing the fuck out of his head. I got a really good fucking hole worked into the back of his head. But honestly, I didn't want to fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just fought.
Yeah. But I mean, and then so his brother was right there. I'm like, dude, get your fucking brother off. I mean, because the sirens are going off. I'm like, get your fucking brother off me, man. Then he hits me.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So I'm swinging him, hitting him. Then Tim Selby and Ambridge Franklin are standing right there. They don't do fucking shit. And then so
they left you high and dry.
Yeah, I know. So the cops, and I shit my pants when I lifted. And I was wearing my fight shorts and tights. So they got the tights on. So I shit my pants, and then so that was on my mind the entire time during the little fight. And then so the cops kind of take us down, and then I kind of get up, and there's blood everywhere. I don't know. I don't know if I was cut, but the IV ripped my vein up, and so it was burning. So I kind of run out to go to the bathroom because I shit my pants, and then Frank Mir's like, "Hey, you okay?" I'm like, yeah. And I go, I shit my pants, and he goes, "I know you smell like a fucking turd." I'm like, "Thanks, dude." So I go in the bathroom, fucking clean myself up, and then come out, and then I go back to the MGM Grand. There's fucking paparazzi everywhere, and then fucking it just blew up to what it was now, man. I hate that motherfucker.
Ugh.
I mean, every time I see Nick, we fight.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's fucking like I've never. He's the only person that I fought that I generally don't like.
Yeah, well, I mean,
so, yeah, it's just so fucking. I don't like him, and fucking he doesn't like me. So, that's it in a nutshell. He's a fucking loon. I mean, it is what it is. And then we got fined the same amount of money by the box commission, a lot of money, like tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And fucking, I was at the court. And I'm like, if he hit me, I just fell on the ground. He just would have fucking stomped me out. For sure.
Yeah.
He would have put the boot to me. And then so I just defended myself. And then they're like, no. I'm like, fuck you. I mean, box commission, especially the Vegas one, they look for any reason to fine you so you get money. But that's it in a nutshell. That's what happened.
Oh man, I didn't know about the fines and shit. What sucks is you probably don't even feel like you won the fight anymore because you lost all the money from it, and you got had to get the fight in the hospital. That fucking sucks.
Yeah, I mean, thank God I got paid good money, but but what sucked is because after you win a fight you feel good, but then like right after it happened, he was like, when I got back to the MGM Grand, the Mandalay Bay. Everybody's like, dude, I heard Nick knocked you out at the hospital. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Because he did knock me down, but he hit me from behind. I mean, and so he was jabbing on about that. So yeah, I kind of felt like the win was taken from me. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a
you won the real fight. You won the real fight. Yep. That's crazy, man. I mean, I don't think he's gonna fight in the UFC again. Maybe he'll come to bare knuckle someday. I could see him doing that.
I hope he fights. I hope he fights in the UFC. I hope I can fight him again.
Yeah.
But Diego Sanchez just went to BKFC, and I wanted because he knocked me out years ago.
Yeah.
So I wanted that fight back, but I don't know, something's wrong with his head. They won't let him fight me, or I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I heard he's fighting Kevin Lee for Khabib's MMA promotion. I saw that. I don't know how that one's going through because I heard about the stuff with Diego.
Yeah. I actually like Diego, but I heard something is like he has too many concussions. Something fucked up. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd believe that.
I heard Kevin Lee got suspended because he was taking drugs or something, right?
Yeah, some kind of Yasada suspension. Yeah,
that sucks.
For sure. So yeah, man, I just want to thanks for telling the story. I figure you probably get asked that shit all the time, so I just
it's all good, man. No problem.
wanted to hear it. But all right, man. Well, good luck in that title fight, and I'll be following closely. And whenever more information comes out, I might try to make it there. So hope to see you. All right, man. I'll see you. Appreciate it.